Hey y'all, we're gonna get us a reading for the sign of Leo. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button, so I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Leo. Now Leo, bottom of the deck we have Hierophant. So this Hierophant energy is somebody who's a teacher. I'm hearing a master of all crafts. This has a lot to do with somebody's beliefs. You know, somebody with strong beliefs. This could be religious beliefs. This could be spiritual beliefs. It has a lot to do with the structure that was more so placed within somebody's statue when they were taught. Okay. First card to flip, we got strength. Leo, you show up right away. So somebody is being very strong. Somebody is being very brave, very courageous, very free-flowing right now. It speaks of somebody who's a leader, somebody who's up towards a task. And you have 10 of bricks, Knight of brooms. So this 10 of bricks is the 10 of pentacles, right? This lets me know that you have more so received some type of abundance, or you tapping into, like, you know, your abundance when it comes to like your divine inheritance, your gifts that are more so bestowed upon you from your ancestors. Somebody is rising, somebody's elevating, you know, when it comes to rank, it's what it's giving me. Like somebody is really being supported right now. And with this Knight of brooms energy, is speaking of somebody more so going forward with the task, like very brave, somebody being prepared, like fearless, very passionate as well too. Yeah. So we have the High Priestess in a reverse, which came out with the Hermit. So this High Priestess in a reverse is like, it speaks of secrecy, you know. This could be somebody who holds harmful information or something like that. Yeah, it's even given like somebody who may have, like, I'm hearing something about lacking direction, right? This High Priestess operates from a lower energy. And with this Hermit coming out with the High Priestess is giving me that this is something that you more so decided to remove yourself from or something like that. Because, you know, the Hermit speaks of isolation. The Hermit speaks of somebody doing soul searching, somebody doing some type of truth seeking, like going internal. And the light is being shined, you know, on the fact that, again, somebody was keeping some type of secrets, or somebody was doing something that they weren't supposed to be doing. And you have the Page of Cans. The Page of Cans speaks of, you know, like somebody having an epiphany, a surprise message coming out of nowhere, somebody having a dream, you know. It could even be an intuitive message. Yeah, Judgment. So you may have received some type of nudge that somebody was under judgment or something like that, again due to some type of secrecy. This judgment call speaks of like a divine intervention, somebody being right where they are supposed to be when they are supposed to be, awakening, you know, a rebirth type energy. And you have 10 of Spears. It's giving you coming to this realization and making this judgment call actually place somebody in some type of painful ending or something like that. This is a lot of major arcana out here, Leo. You got the Strength card, the High Priestess, the Hermit, Judgment. Okay, well, that's full. It seemed like a big deal, because what is not, you know what I mean? Okay. It's given what this painful ending or this mental breakdown, you know, that somebody more so is finding themselves in, is justice for the situation. It's really giving some type of negative energy being squashed or something like that. What's going on with this Strength card? You have the Temperance and 7 of Cans. So it's something about you being strong enough to balance out some type of, I'm hearing spell work all day, right? Razzling and dazzling. We're going to get right to it off top. Somebody was doing some type of projecting. As I told y'all before, You know, when we get to talking about spell work and stuff like that, you have some people that do weird shit without even knowing it. You know what I mean? A person simply watching you and your energy and feeling how they feel and wanting you to feel how they feel is projecting. That's fucking spell work. Somebody spreading lies intentionally to spin the narrative or turn the narrative to make you look a certain type of way. That's spell work. Somebody projecting onto you, you know what I mean? Like getting readings, like it's all different type of ways a person can indulge into the weird shit. Understand that. Constantly paying attention to you, constantly watching you. I got people that do this shit to me on a regular. I got motherfuckers here right now that's watching me tell you about the weird shit that you do, knowing that you doing the weird shit, and it still just is what it is. You know what I mean? Exactly. So it's something about you being brave enough, strong enough, courageous enough to balance something out. This Temperance energy speaks of you more so calming down a passion. It speaks of, you know, you being patient with a situation. It speaks of you being sensible. And again, you healing something when it came to this 7 of Cans. This 7 of Cans, somebody was razzling and dazzling. They already had their mind made up on how they wanted the situation to go. 9 of Cans. Yeah, so with this 9 of Cans, it was a Tower too. How somebody was like able to reach their goals. Somebody being satisfied with something. Yeah, something suddenly changed with them being satisfied with the way that things were going. What's going on? It was a lot of different emotional investments. 8 of Brooms. Quick change. Some type of quick messaging or something like that. What's going on with this 8 of Brooms? Yeah, you have a Queen of Spears. Somebody said something. This Queen of Spears is somebody who has boundaries set, right? This Queen of Spears is more so on guard. This Queen of Spears is somebody who is a feminine energy, right? Or somebody who sits in feminine energy, but this feminine knows how to remove her emotions in order to view things from a logical standpoint. This is intelligent, you know what I mean, feminine energy. Knowledgeable. And you got 7 of Brooms. It's given that, you know, this Queen of Swords may be having some type of challenges or something like that with this 7 of Brooms. This speaks of somebody being defensive. This speaks of somebody being on guard, somebody trying to maintain control of a situation. And it's really given that somebody was trying to take action in a toxic ass way, because it's 15 brooms right here. You know? And we know that's the devil card all day. So somebody was trying to manifest something off of what they felt like they knew. World card, Sun card. Somebody wanted to bring something to fulfillment. It's really given like exploring, you know, a different world, having everything that they need, right? Because with this World card here, the World card speaks of a cycle coming to completion. It speaks of somebody having access that they didn't have before. You know what I mean? It speaks of somebody being free to roam, something being spread out. Again, this could even be like online energy. You know what I mean? Somebody having access with reach. And somebody got this 10 of bricks. With this 10 of bricks, you got this Sun card again. This all is well energy. So it's something with somebody being very energetic. You know what I mean? Somebody being happy, somebody being joyful. Somebody having a step. When it comes to this Sun card, you know, your energy again, and this Temperance energy. Like it's something with you being okay after some type of healing, after having to calm, you know what I mean? Whatever it is that this witch was coming in with down. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. This Wheel of Fortune speaks of like life cycles. It speaks of like fated events. It also speaks of like unpredicted events, you know, when it came to this 7 of Cups. Somebody wasn't considering the way that you actually moved, you know what I mean, when they was doing all this projecting, when they thought they had all these options, when they had all these illusions in the air. 3 of Cans. See, this speaks of friendship. This speaks of collaborating. This speaks of people getting together, you know what I mean. This some type of party energy. But again, with this 3 of cans here, you know, next to this 9 of cans, it's like somebody had reached their goals when it came to this celebrating or something like that, or linking up with somebody. But then you got this 4 of bricks. It's like they overdid it. Somebody was actually being greedy. You know what I mean? They did something excessively. That's how something ended up changing as quickly as it did. Somebody was supposed to grow up. They were supposed to learn to be sensible. What's going on with this 4 of bricks? You got 6 of brooms. So with this 6 of brooms, it's giving me that somebody felt like they were responsible for a certain task or something like that. This Queen of Swords energy. The 6 of brooms speaks of, though, you know, in regular tarot, it's traditional tarot. It's you know, public recognition. It's somebody's public reputation, different things like that, the way that somebody is seen, the support that they receive. And again, you got this 8 of Spears. This 8 of Spears is going to speak of somebody being entrapped, you know, when it comes to their mind. Somebody feeling bound when it comes to their mind. Yeah. So it has a lot to do with the way that this Queen of Spears is thinking, is what it seems like, you know, with this 8 of Spears energy to the 7 of Brooms, because it's like somebody is defensive because of the way that their mind is. You know what I mean? The way that they thinking. It's like they ain't got shit to do with you. You got 6 of Spears. So this 6 of Spears speaks of, you know, somebody going to get help. Somebody trying to help. I'm hearing seek refuge. You know what I mean? But it's like also somebody trying to get some type of pointers or something like that on how to ease something, how to make it subside. You got King of Bricks when it comes to this Knight of Brooms. So somebody is very passionate about helping another person be okay, helping another person restore their vitality or something like that, helping another person heal. What's going on with this King of Bricks? This King of Bricks is somebody who's stable, who's generous. Yeah. You have Death, Ace of Bricks, 5 of Spears. So it seems like it's been an end or something like that to some type of major opportunity that somebody was given due to them being in some type of 5 of Spears energy. Somebody was doing some type of mental manipulation. It speaks of somebody, you know, who don't care about hurting other people's feelings. Somebody who's very determined to win. It speaks of an abusive relationship, like somebody overdoing something intentionally. Dominance, like, yeah, no. So when it came to this King of Pentacles energy, something ended, something changed, you know. And again, that was the Wheel of Fortune. That was the unfated event, because somebody thought that they had a whole lot of obstacles when it came to them teaming up and celebrating or something like that with another person, like on getting their goals met. Somebody felt like they were going to get some type of opportunity is what I'm hearing, but it's something with them being very imbalanced. Again, with this mental manipulation, somebody was very greedy, very overpowering. So it's given that even if somebody did agree to work with this individual at one time, you know, they decided not to. After all, it quickly changed once you got around somebody and seeing how their attitude was, because with this kindred energy, you know, this speaks of like a harmonious energy, a loving energy, a united energy, like a divine couple, a divine pair, you know. And again, with this 6 of brooms, it's like somebody was seen as this way. It's something with somebody having mental clarity about something that was going on. Again, it's setting these boundaries. What's going on? Because with this Chariot energy, you know, it's giving that it's something with somebody having some type of authority when it came to this relationship. Somebody feeling isolated, you know what I mean, even within their own home. It's really giving an indecisive energy, like a not really knowing what to do. Always feeling like it's something that needs to be done. And with this 5 of Bricks energy, that speaks of somebody taking some type of loss, you know what I mean. Again, with the being on guard, the flying monkey, it's like somebody directing another person to another person to try to get some help. It's giving somebody is stuck somewhere. They can't explore. They can't wander or something like that. Somebody's life is colorless. What's going on with this high priestess in the reverse? You got the moon card. Yeah, this bitch is dark. It was some type of illusions, or it was something hidden when it came to this King of Pentacles on how somebody actually got their energy with this Temperance energy. Two of Cans, yeah. It was something hidden when it came to this partnership, this mutual agreement to work together. Something about somebody helping another person, which ended something and changed, you know, the opportunities or changed the options. What's going on with this Two of Cans, or why? You got Page of Bricks, Four of Cans, the Fool card. So it's something with somebody deciding to create something new and ignore their intuition, ignore the fact that they had everything that they needed already. It's something about them ignoring the help, ignoring some, like, I don't know, somebody was crying over something old or something too. Because look, you see how he's sitting under the tree. He got the flower need, you know what I mean, the water or whatnot. The tree trying to offer it to him, and look at the tree. The tree even getting a look, you know what I mean, like, what the fuck, dude? I'm right here with it. You got all these right here. I'm steady trying to give you more, and you sitting here, you know? Yeah, somebody took a risk, a foolish risk. Left something behind, you know what I mean? Again, Look, somebody set out on some type of journey. So, okay, when it came to this Two of Cups, this mutual agreement, this new contract, somebody felt like they had sparked something new. You know, it was going to be something that was going to get them a major opportunity, a major level up, you know, a chance to do something new, anchor something in. Again, like they was actually celebrating getting their goals met, because it seemed like they was getting their goals met. But again, they was being naive. Somebody was being, again, quite stubborn and not paying attention to the fact that it's something with somebody taking advantage of another person, somebody's feelings being hurt. It has, somebody's stubborn as fuck, though. Real stubborn. And with this Fool card, this risk, this being spontaneous, you know, it's like, somebody set out on some type of journey, you know, to more so is really giving, like, find they self. You know what I mean? You stop offering something to another person and more so begin to offer things to yourself. Ace of Cups. Yeah, this brand new beginning. Open up your options. It's something about you reclaiming authority in your own life, you know, and leaving behind what you know you did not want, leaving behind the mental entrapment, leaving behind the whole needing to feel like you have to defend yourself all the time. Like, you know, this shit just was getting old or something like that. You have Two of Spears. With this Two of Spears, this speaks of a difficult decision happened to be made. Yeah. Because with this Five of Bricks right next to this, it speaks of, like, financial loss, but it also speaks of, like, lack mindset. You know what I mean? Somebody's thinking just, I don't know if you had convinced yourself that you couldn't do it. I can imagine that over a certain amount of time. You know what I mean? Like, your confidence probably took a blow or something like that. But yeah, with this Six of Spears, it's something about you taking a loss and choosing calmer waters. Going ahead, let somebody else deal with their own, you know what I mean, whatever it is that they want to deal with this World card energy and closing out a cycle. Okay, we're going to do this again. What's this Hermit energy? You got a King of Spears. So it's something about, you know, this Hermit energy, this isolation, this doing this soul searching, going internal when it comes to a King of Swords and an illusion. This King of Swords is somebody who's very dominant, again, when it comes to the mind. Somebody who's seen as having, you know, mental clarity. They know how to think. They know how to not be so emotion-filled. But again, something was an illusion. It was some type of mystery or some type of fear-based energy. when it came to this King of Pentacles. And shit, getting on this path, because you got the Eight of Cans in the reverse. That's what I'm saying. It's something about somebody not knowing how to leave something behind. Somebody not knowing how to walk away from something when it came to this Two of Cans energy. Always getting this help. Some type of partnership or companionship that somebody had. What's going on with this? You got the Four of Brooms in the reverse and the Ace of Spears in the reverse. So it's given that somebody did not get a victory when it came to whatever it was that they was trying to build, you know, with this Page of Bricks. This major opportunity. Something was a short-term success. And with this Ace of Spears, somebody having some type of mental blockage or something like that. Somebody has some type of negative attitude. Again, with this Ace of Spears, they feel like they made a bad decision or something like that. And with this Four of Cans, that's why they being stubborn, because they feel as if they were mentally manipulated. Yeah. Somebody trying to say that they was forced to be greedy. They was forced to overdo it. That's why something changed. Like, stop fucking playing with me. What's going on with this Ace of Spears in the reverse? Seven of Bricks in the reverse. So it was a bad investment when it came to somebody setting out on this fool's journey. They claimed to be looking for themselves, but they was actually looking for something else, and they actually found exactly what it was that they was looking for, and now they in regret because they should have been looking for themselves. Yeah. But it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. What's going on with this bad investment? You have an Empress. An Empress has a new beginning with an overflowing cup. You know, the Empress is very abundant. It's something about this Empress taking charge again, stepping into authority and actually getting this new beginning, which has somebody in this mental entrapment because it's leaving them feeling like they have to defend themselves or something like that. I don't understand why. But it's really seeming like you getting better, you progressing is making this person, you know, feel a certain type of way. You got this Hierophant energy. So again, this spiritualist or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Somebody had to make a choice when it came to this Five of Bricks. Either take this loss, you know what I mean? Or it's, I don't know. It's really giving a leaving some type of energy behind. What's this Page of Bricks? Page of Cans. Ace of Brooms. Yeah. It's something about somebody getting an epiphany on how to start some type of new activity or some type of new project or something like that. Again, they feel like they got the mental clarity, but it's some type of illusion. That they gonna get this energy that they think they gonna get. Ten of Brooms. Yeah, because somebody actually burdened due to some type of unfair energy that they in, you know, with this Eight of Cans. It's like somebody is refusing to accept accountability. You know, they won't help. They need help. But you helping them is done. That shit dead. It's been a turning event. Like, no. Fuck no. Look, a Tower. That's what I'm saying. Six of Cans. You trusting in this person. You believing in this person. You helping this person. Like, they not fucking innocent. No. Something is real chaotic around a person right now, which is why they feel burdened. And again, with this Four of Brooms in the reverse, they can't get a victory. It's some type of conflict within a house. It's a house that's, I don't know, somebody is fighting or something like that. And again, they want to spark something new. But yeah, nah. Six of Cans, you don't trust this person due to these illusions. Again, which is why this Ace of Spears is in the reverse. Like somebody don't know how to, they don't know how to get themselves out of the position that they feel like they in. And I'm telling you, they got a person with them or something like that. Somebody that's supposed to be helping them or something. And they not even paying attention to that person. That person getting pissed off. Devil card. Yeah. It's something with this person wanting you to be naive when it comes to this devil energy. Somebody want to come, you know what I mean, presenting themselves with a smiling face, but a stabbing hand type energy. Because again, they made this bad investment when they took this risk to go on this journey. Now they looking for you to balance some shit back out for them. Seven of Spears, still being sneaky. To the Empress, somebody feels like they got away with doing something when it came to this Empress. In this new beginning. Okay, what did they get away with doing? You got Two of Bricks, juggling. Juggling beliefs. Somebody was residing on both sides of the rope. Playing in light energy and dark energy is what it is. That's why they being judged. Because, see, they was trying to keep that little razzling and dazzling they was doing under rep. Because, you see, since it came out in the first line, we ain't even had too much, you know what I mean, again, with it. But, yeah. It's something with somebody sending another person towards you and you actually being protected. Your Ten of Cups actually being protected. It's something with, you know, heavy contemplation, you thinking. It's really giving me a coming to a conclusion or something like that too, though. Yeah, this Judgment card, though, somebody may have some type of illness or something like that with that Four of Swords energy. You know, it speaks of laying something to rest. Like, I don't know why I keep hearing, like, mortuary, but it's something, sanctuary. It's like, confession. It's like somebody is trying to repent. They trying to get some shit off their chest or something like that. Because again, when it comes to this Ten of Cups, like their fulfillment, their harmonious energy, their support circle, the way that they see life, they end all be all, somebody is burdened. They feel stuck, feel trapped, like they can't walk away from something. They feel like they need help or something like that. Because again, with this death, you got an Emperor here that's going through a tower moment. Everything is being broken down for this person. Yeah, they seem to not be able to get a victory. Knight of Bricks energy. Something is at a standstill. It's something with somebody feeling like they responsible for something. You know, it's due to a routine. So it's given that somebody was thinking that a situation was going to go a certain type of way due to a certain type of way that you have always been. You've always been trusting in them. You've always, you know what I mean? Even when they know they was doing some fool shit right in front of your face and it ain't no way in hell that you should believe it. You know, you believed it. You, like, trusted this person. And you got a Queen of Brooms in the reverse. Here we go. With the Devil card. See, this that witch energy. That was that bad investment. This person took this risk on going to it because they thought they was going to have some type of harmonious energy. But see, this bitch too dark for them. Look, Nine of Brooms. This bitch needs some type of protection herself, though. Because, again, she did some type of shit, too, with the Seven of Swords energy when it came to this Empress and this new beginning. That's all that spell work they was doing, that razzling and dazzling. What was that? Page of Brooms, Queen of Cans. What's this Nine of Brooms? That 10, somebody, yeah, them burdened. Somebody is burdened by the past. Something they did. Something they got away with. They think they got away with. Because, you know, that Seven of Spears, that's a shape-shifting energy. The trickster energy. It speaks of somebody being deceitful. Give me more. What is this Nine of Brooms? Come on now, Spirit. You got Two of Brooms. Yeah. So this Two of Brooms is going to speak of somebody doing some type of exploring, somebody doing some type of researching, somebody trying to expand on something, somebody having a choice on which way to go, you know. And it's given again that somebody was juggling beliefs. Which speaks of having multiple priorities with this Hierophant energy. Now, motherfuckers simply in two minds. 22 might be significant. You got Two of Brooms, Two of Bricks, Two of Spears. It's a little bit confusion there where somebody just, they don't know which decision to make, baby, and they just trying to keep up with all of it. Because, again, they can see this painful ending. Second place with this Ten of Spears, this mental breakdown, this Star card energy. It's something about somebody being protected. Something with this sleep energy, this star energy. You know, this speaks of somebody having good faith. It speaks of good omens, you know. It speaks of somebody nurturing, pouring into something. It also speaks of like enlightenment. It speaks of guidance, you know. And again, it's something with you being protected while you sleep. Something with you being protected while you sleep due to some type of new project or action this King of Swords was trying to take when it comes to these illusions, these mysteries. Somebody was trying to fuck with you in your sleep. What's going on with this star card? King of Brooms. Yeah, this King of Brooms was trying to get this Ten of Cups. Alright, give me more on this King of Brooms. Page of Brooms. Real passionate about this shit. A new spark. New inspiration when it came to, you know what I mean, this Emperor. Like, so that's why somebody was trying to do some type of dream work or something like that on you. They was trying to go into your mind and see what they could pull out. Look, Magician energy. Trying to see what they could pull out so they could get themselves up out of this jam. They could stop this Tower moment. That's somebody's continuous routine of getting in this Magician energy, just trying to manipulate in order to manifest what it is that they want. Using what they got to get what they want. Knight of Cans, and then presenting themselves in this charming energy, like, you know what I mean, they ain't did nothing. Yeah, it's something about a proposal. This Queen of Brooms want to come towards you or something. It's a Queen of Brooms in the reverse that want to come toward another person, but she got this toxic ass energy, this devil energy, because of this bad investment that she made. Somebody feel like they responsible for seeing something through. Justice, look, they feel like they responsible. I kid you not. This Nine of Brooms. It's something about somebody protecting somebody being on guard, somebody learning from some type of past lesson, somebody having everything that they need, and somebody trying to snake them is what I hear. You got Three of Brooms. So this has a lot to do with foresight. Somebody looking in on something when it comes to a decision that somebody make with somebody juggling. How many brooms out here? Somebody trying to get this victory though. That's their main focus. Trying to get this victory. Somebody watching something. Somebody in the background sneaking, watching something. Yeah, you got Five of Cans in the reverse. Queen of Bricks. King of Cans. So it's something about somebody moving on. With this Five of Cans in the reverse, you know, this speaks of, like, again, somebody letting go of the regret and pressing forward. You got a Queen of Bricks, a Queen of Pentacles, somebody who has financial independence, somebody who's stable, somebody who's nurturing, a good parent. And you have a King of Cans. This King of Cans is somebody who's emotionally balanced, you know, a masculine energy, who's intuitive, who's a healer, who's loving. Yeah, it's really giving. Maybe you was with an asshole or something like that. So you more so getting stable energy with somebody, you know, more of your nature. And with this Five of Brooms energy, is causing some type of conflict or something like that for another individual. It's simply causing conflict because they wanted you to be on standby. But it's giving you have already again stepped into this Ten of Pentacles energy. It just is what it is. Like you too far gone for a person to even reach out towards you. And with this Page of Swords, somebody is trying to think of a way to make you feel a certain type of way. Like it's really giving, like, have you in the position of your feelings being hurt. Because with this Knight of Spears, it's like somebody is trying to be real ambitious. Like somebody is like going out their way. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're going out their way to try to affect you. It's just so unnecessary. How many spears is this? Yeah, 5. Mental manipulation. Abusive relationship. Like somebody is, they intentionally doing some shit. And you got Hangman energy. It's like they trying to sacrifice another person, make a person feel bound, make them feel like they can't fight no more. Nine of Spears, you know, hopeless, despair, like have you very anxious, make you feel like you're running out of time. You have to build with them with this Three of Bricks energy. You know, that speaks of collaborating, implementing ideas, people getting together for, you know what I mean, and coming together to make something happen. But you got Eight of Bricks energy. That's giving me that you was focused. You was actually working. Somebody else wouldn't. They wanted you to work. Six of Bricks, baby. You to work and you bring home the bacon. Look. And you got a Queen of Cans, you know what I mean, with the Nine of Bricks in the bottom of the deck. It's really giving that you get some type of comfort or something like that because you the one that did the work. It just is what it is. Yeah, you gain some type of, it's something with attention or something like that too, though. With this, it's yeah. I don't know what the fuck this was, Leo. Baby, I did my best to get through it. If it's yours, you're gonna be able to take it and make it do what it do. If it ain't, I don't want to fucking hear about it. Leave it right where it's at. God damn it. This ain't no personal read for you. You know what I mean? When it's collective, you take what's yours, you leave what's not yours. Again, like I said, God damn it, only take it personal if you paid for it. I got that shit copyrighted. Stop motherfucking playing with me. Don't come in here and tell me nothing about nothing that you got, baby. Get your own motherfucking cards and let me know something then. Outside of that, that was your message, Leo. See y'all later, babies. See y'all later.